Yes, this is real. We have Creator Code Hunter in all Supercell games now, which is so cool. It just is. It was wild to me to be inside the game. Like, actually, it's surreal. But anyways, gonna hop into some ladder and kind of discuss my thoughts and play some games. We got our first game here against Juicy J, actually, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of yap about how I feel. And I know I said that I had a code yesterday, but I wanted to make sure I made an individual video on this because, it does mean a ton to me, guys. I've been posting this game for a long, long time, for a lot of my adult life. And I just, it just feels crazy, right? This is such a cool opportunity and, like, just a cool thing to have. Creator program stuff is always cool, and especially being inside the game that you've been playing for like 9 years or even more, almost 10 years probably now. It's a weird, it's just a weird feeling, but it's so cool. I don't even know how to feel. It hasn't fully sunken into me yet, but yeah, I wanted to say thank you to all y'all. Like, genuinely, it would obviously not be possible without all of your support, and just continued like support and the kind words and, like, I guess just being there for me. It sounds kind of, cheesy, but it's very true. I'm very thankful and very grateful, and that's something that I've been working on in my life, and man, I couldn't be more grateful for the community that I have in this game. It's just so much fun to just like come on here and just I get to just talk in front of all y'all, and it just makes my day, that this is like even a possibility for me and that I'm in the game, guys. Like, this is cool, right? But anyways, we're facing Juicy. I'm just gonna play some Ice Bow because I felt like playing some ladder and just kind of yapping, and I guess this is gonna be probably a pretty sweaty game because he is playing, it looks like Mortar Bait of some kinds. I think this is kind of a more popular, newer meta deck. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank y'all. I'm gonna go Tesla like this right here. Okay, that was a good Valk by him. He's locked in. I think he's probably warmed up. This is my first game on. I'm a little rusty. Let's go Skellies like this right here to tank for the mortar, and I think we should be chilling. Ice Wizard on top of the mortar is really clutch. That's actually gonna be perfect defense. Wow, that Ice Wizard was astronomically clutch right there, getting that last shot so the mortar did not hit my tower and actually died. And now I think we're kind of vibing. So we are down. I'm pretty sure, certain he has Fireball, which is a fine matchup. I can definitely win this. I don't think this deck has Cannon Cart, which is really the main problem that you run into when you face these Mortar decks. Sometimes they've been running Goblinstein as of recent. I hate Goblinstein, #1 Goblinstein hater. But yeah, of course, you guys use whatever code you want. I'm not saying you got to use my code or anything, but it's so cool to have it in the game. And I, of course, am going to appreciate all the supports that I have from it and whatnot, and it's just gonna be so cool. Like, it makes me happy that I can go inside the game and, like, I guess, I don't know, the recognition feeling. That's kind of what it feels like. I'm gonna go Rocket like this just on top of his tower, since he did have to play a lot of Elixir to defend that Expo. There comes the Skeleton Barrel. That actually might lock on tower. The Expo will, I think. Yeah, perfect for a couple hundred damage. It just feels good to, like, I guess, achieve something, right? That's probably the best feeling that I have right now, is the accomplishment feeling. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Let's go log like this. I'm gonna go Ice Wiz up top and then NATO this all together. Hopefully that Ice Wiz can take care of the minions. Ooh, my cycle is kind of bad. I'm gonna go Tesla like this right here. He's pressuring me pretty good. I'm gonna go Larry's if he plays a Fireball. Looks like he's gonna let that mortar die, which is good for me. I think if we can make it to triple Elixir, just kind of keeping the game semi-close, then we should be in a great spot right here. I'm just gonna go defensive Expo, but yeah, just thinking about, like, my first video that I ever posted. I remember asking one of my friends, like, the first time I ever did commentary, I was like, do I sound okay? I literally was asking them, and they were like, yeah, dude, you sound fine, whatever. And it just is, like, crazy to think about how fast time will go and just how fast it feels. Time will just, like, go by so fast, and you don't even think about it, and bang, it's been like a year, 2 years, 3 years, and you're like, what? I just started posting, and I have freaking, I have a code in Clash Royale now. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep saying it because it's the one video that I'll probably ever talk about it, like, often. But just gonna go Skellies up top like this, and I just think it's cool. I'm gonna go for the Knight like this for that. Oh, the minion's gonna hit my tower. Kind of a big mistake by me right there. I gotta lock in. It's almost triple Elixir, and we are facing Juicy, who's a great player, of course. So we got to lock in. I'm going to go defensive Expo. I should have put that one higher low-key, but I don't want that Dark Goblin to snipe my entire life away. I'm just going to take the rocket. He's going to Fireball that. Yeah. You know what? I'm actually okay with this situation. We're even on damage. I have the defensive Expo still alive for like a little bit longer. The Skellies get a few shots on my tower. They actually got way more than I thought. Let's go for the Tesla Predictive Mortar, maybe? No, he doesn't go for it. That's awkward. I'm going to go Log. He's going to Mortar probably with that. So he's going to go Barbarian Barrel. Okay. Probably going to Dark Goblin. Goes Minions. Let's go for a NATO like this to pull everything together. Skellies to keep that Ice was alive, hopefully for a bit longer. Then defensive Expo once more. 34 seconds. Oh boy, we're coming down to the wire right here. Let's go Knight to tank. He's going to probably Fireball. No, he goes Skeleton Barrel opposite lane. Okay. This Evo Tesla is going to get so much value. It's going to actually kill that first wave of the skeleton barrel, which is just epic. I can go for the rocket number 1, and then we can cycle back around to one more rocket, hopefully here. Make sure we get the knight down in time so the mortar doesn't connect to my tower. In only 15 seconds, as long as I don't get cheesed here by something hitting my tower in these last couple of seconds, I think we should be just fine. I'm going to go Larry's to tank and then rocket on his tower, and then I'm just going to go for a little bit of a knight to tank for the rest of his troops, and it's going to be a nice win to start this video. Pretty interesting. I don't know. I haven't really faced that deck too much. Usually they have Cannon Cart or Goblinstein, so I'm thankful that he didn't have either of those. But yeah, nice win to start right there, and a nice perfect way to start the code video for me. It's just so surreal right now. You know, it's going to hit me eventually like a slap across the face, but looks like we are facing this guy right here. I think he plays Royal Hog Cycle, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go Larry's like this and just kind of chill, I guess. I don't really have anything else to play. I guess, I mean, I could log. It's not really the end of the world. I'm pretty sure this guy plays, yeah, Royal Hogs with Queen, so I'll just cycle my log and chill. I might even go Knight to back. Nah, if I go Knight to back, he'll Queen to back. Or like the middle, so I don't think it's a good idea to go knight to back. I'm gonna go Ice Wiz the back here, I think, and that should be fine. I'm gonna drop this off if he doesn't play anything. Oh no, okay, I just sold the game. I accidentally put my Tesla down, obviously way too low. That was not what I planned. We can still get King Tower, I think, right? Yeah, okay. That could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse with that mistake right there. But you know what? Like, honestly, I've had a lot on my mind recently, and just, you know, I guess getting the code has I guess cheered me up for a bit, if that makes sense. It's definitely one of those, you know, months that's just been like, dang, I wish it would pass faster, but it's been up and down, and you know, you got to enjoy the ups when you can, right? So I'm here now. Gonna go Ice Fist on top of the Archer Queen like this right now, and I think we're all right. So I have King Tower. We're down like a rocket, which is, you know, kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. He does go for the Royal Hogs. I'm just gonna go Tesla up top right here to take care of those. I don't want to you know, spend too much elixir if I can prevent it. I'm actually gonna let that kind of go to my tower right here. The piggy might hit my tower like once, maybe twice, not just once, I think, right there. So I'm just gonna go for the Expo plus Knight at the bridge because I'm thinking he's gonna cannon here potentially. Yeah, he does. All right, nice. So we get that off the map. He does Earthquake. Does he have Elixir? He's going to go Ice Spirit and Skellies again, I think, right here. Oh, Expo locked on tower. Nice. All right, so a little bit of a blunder right there from him is going to get us the Expo lock on tower and actually put us in the lead by a substantial amount going into double Elixir, which I feel like this matchup I usually am down about like 600-ish damage going into double because you get the King Tower activation. You know, you kind of just have to wait till double Elixir to start rocketing their tower. That's how you want to play this matchup for the most part. I'm going to go log like this right here, but yeah, I don't know. The amount of times I've sat in this exact spot, like recording, just I can't even fathom it. I'm gonna go rocket on top of these rainbow piggies, which just still look funky to me. I cannot get used to Evo pigs, and I've seen some people saying they're balanced and some people saying they're broken. I personally think they need a slight nerf. Maybe a pathing nerf or something. I think a drop damage nerf is more realistic though. But just gonna go for the Larrys like this right here. It's so cool. I can, you know, in a month's time, I can get the creator badge on my profile too, which is gonna be pretty epic to have that. And just, I don't know, like, yeah, it's a flex. Like, that's cool, no? I'm gonna go log on top of this right here, and that's gonna be fine. So we don't take any damage from those piggies right there. And I just can't express like how grateful I guess I am. I'm really bad at expressing emotions and feelings, if you guys haven't noticed from watching me, but you know, I try my best. Okay, just gonna go Tesla like this right here. There's the Archer Queen in the back, and I think we're all right. I mean, I could just Expo. I don't know. Is that a bad play? I'm gonna cycle my log on the Queen just in case he plays, yeah, Piggy's the middle. I thought he might go for something to block for the Queen right there. He does pop the ability, which is gonna just absolutely disintegrate my Knight right there. And I think we're vibing. I'm gonna go Tesla in the middle like this right here. Not too shabby. I could even rocket the tower again if we really want. I could maybe rocket NATO that. Nah, I don't think I would get it in time. So I think it's better to just chill and keep defending. We have King Tower activation. We have the slight lead. As long as I don't do anything really dumb, which I'm known to do in this game, I should be okay. So I'm just going to go for this in the Evo Tesla on top of this right here. We should be good here. That's going to take care of the flying pigs, the rainbow pigs, whatever you want to call them. I'm actually going to go Expo on the left-hand side. This is probably a bad idea. Okay, wait, wow, dude, he's gonna pop double Queen and Evo Cannon. Yikes, what in the world? Okay, I need to go Larry's for that Queen. Wait, what? The Queen is still alive? What the heck? Didn't I play cards on that? Am I stupid? I swear I placed something on that Queen right there before. Okay, we need a Tesla on 0. I'm gonna go up top like that. Man, the Queen ability back-to-back is like, it shreds the map. That's crazy. Now I'm down 300. Yeah, that's why you don't offensive Expo, guys, because, you know, I just had to showcase it to y'all. I definitely didn't want to just get damaged. I wanted to just showcase to you guys why it's a bad idea to offensive Expo, you know? know, gotta show you the bad ideas so you can understand the good ones. I'm definitely not lying, but just gonna go log tornado on top of this right here, and then skellies as well for that archer queen. All right, I'm gonna put my evo knight too, because he's probably gonna pop the ability. Yeah. All right, we can knight. 40 seconds left. I mean, we're still in control of the game even with that. I guess a blunder. We can call it a blunder. I'm gonna go. I think Ice was the back. I think I heard Kin call it a blunder or something one time, and I've just been saying it ever since because it's hilarious to me. Just that word, the word blunder. It just sounds like weird. But 25 seconds. I think we just need one more rocket. These queens are starting to get crazily annoying. I'm gonna log skellies to block for the queen, please. Knight to block for the archer queen as well. And I could just go Ice Wizard on top of all this. 15 seconds left. Let's go Ice Wiz the bridge. I'm going to Evo Tesla here for the piggies, and that's going to clean up absolutely everything. There's no better feeling than like an Evo Tesla. It's like a warm blanket, you know, like it just is always there to save you towards the end of games, and that's going to be GG right there. So didn't play that one amazingly, but we still got the victory in the end, and I guess that's really all you could ask for in a, you know, in any Clash Royale game, but specifically today because, you know, I got to win every game. Let's lock in. I feel like things can change just so fast in your life, literally. It can be like, for example, the weather, right? It's 70-something degrees or something like that. Fahrenheit. I don't know Celsius calculations. I'm sorry. I am uneducated. But yeah, it's like 70 degrees now, and apparently in 1 day from now, it's supposed to be under 30 degrees. I'm like, how is that even possible? How can the world and like the atmosphere or whatever change that much in such a short period of time? Like, how does that work? Wouldn't it gradually change? Like, that's just insane to me how fast things can change, but that is just a showcase of this world, right? Skelly's up top. He's got Zappy's Barbell. I think, oh, I was going to say recruits. I'm kind of glad he doesn't have recruits, obviously, because we would get absolutely rolled. People ask me all the time, like, Hunter, how do I beat Flying Machine recruits? I'm like, dude, just close the app. I've gotten to that point. It's literally, you have a less than 3% chance of winning, and it's only if they make a huge mistake that you have a small chance of winning, right? But I'm just going to NATO that in right here. He's got, looks like maybe that giant skeleton deck. The one that has like Zappies and Skarmy and all that and Piggies. I think that's probably what it is because, you know, it did get the Piggies Evo, so maybe he's rocking the new Piggies Evo. I think that Ghost, or that deck had Ghost, I mean. He has RG, though. Oh, that's not what I expected. So RG, Mother Witch, Fishman, Zappies, Skarmy. I'm guessing he probably has the Skeleton King then if I had to make a prediction. Or Giant Skeleton. I've seen a few people running Giant Skeleton with RG, which is kind of an interesting combo. Like, it's so expensive, you wouldn't think it'd work, but I guess there might be some, like, hidden synergy in there that kind of makes the cards click really well together. But yeah, we're doing fine here. I'm not sure what his spell is. I'm guessing it's probably Fireball, like most RG decks are running Fireball. I haven't seen too much RG Lightning or RG Monk of recent, which is kind of interesting to me, but just going to go Knight to back and see what he does want to do right here. Going into double elixir in 10 seconds. I could Ice Wiz. He also will probably Fireball if I do. I'm going to go Ice Wiz like this up top, so hopefully he can't Fireball. I mean, he probably still could. I'm going to go Evo Tesla on top of this, I think, once we hit double elixir, because why not? We're on 10 elixir. I'm just going to drop it down, see what he does want to do. There's the Skelly King like we kind of anticipated. I guess I'll go Larry's. Let's go for the log like this as well. I can go for my Knight to back, potentially. Okay, wait, I lied. I'm going to go Knight to back and then potentially go Ice Wiz here again. And then once again, Tesla. I want to try and win this bridge fight. That's why I'm doing this. Maybe it's a bad idea. He does just Fireball. Ooh, that could be a little bit bad. Okay, so he does have Fireball. It's Fireball, Skelly King, Evo, Skarmy, RG. Interesting deck. Very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan. The main reason I don't like his deck is because Zappies are annoying, and also Mother Witch and Fisherman are very, very, very annoying. I guess Barbell can be lumped in there as well. Let's go log like this to DPS down the RG a little bit faster. That's fine. It's going to take out my Expo, but it doesn't matter too much. Mother Witch should die. We can go Tesla up top, and I think we want to pretty much keep up the defensive, I guess, defensive Expos. I'm going to go Tornado like this first, though, because I would love to just take off the Skarmy off the map. If I can control the pace of the match, that's really all Clash Royale is the control of the game, right? Like, especially with a deck like this, if you can keep the pace onto exactly what you want to do over and over and over again, then eventually you're just going to have like the right cycle to do what you please, and they're going to have to respond to you, which is going to make it harder for them to actually make any plays themselves that aren't just reacting to what you're doing. So I'm going to go for the defensive expo like this right here. Ice Wiz does kind of survive, which is pretty good. Evo Skarmy, though, ooh, I didn't really consider that until right this second when it got placed on the map. Does that go in front of the RG? It might actually waddle in front. It does. Yes, the RG is so slow that the Skeleton Army Guardian, or what's it called? The freaking, what is it called? I forgot again. Gosh dang it, Hunter. The Guardian looking thingy The skeleton that looks like a guard. What is it called? Oh my gosh, my brain is not working. I'm gonna get roasted in the comments for not remembering. Is it called the Guardian? There's no way it's called the Guardian Hunter. Anyways, just gonna go knight the back like this and see what he does want to do. He doesn't have a great way to like really get damage if I play perfect defense, and that is a big if, especially with Fisherman and Skelly King and Barbarian and Mother Witch and all those cards that can provide pressure in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go log like this to kill the Fisher. He does Fireball. That's a really valuable Fireball from him, but you know what? I'm okay with it. He might RG the back. I wouldn't be that surprised. I'm just gonna go Larry's like this. He does. I'm just gonna rocket it. I'm not gonna hesitate. The worst thing you could do when they RG the back is if you're gonna rocket it, you cannot hesitate. You gotta go for it and commit to the defense, and that is what I'm gonna choose to do right here. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to Evo Tesla like this. There's the Zappies as well. Let's go Skellies like this, and then log on the, of course, he Mother Witch on the right side at the perfect time. It still didn't get too much pig, so I'm not mad about it, but like that was low-key annoying. I think we're fine. 30 seconds left. That RG might not even make it to my tower if I played my cards correctly here. We have 4 buildings on the map. That's kind of crazy. Let's go knight like this. 20 seconds. Yeah, this RG shouldn't get to my tower, I don't believe. I'm going to go for the Ice Whiz like this. I don't even need to rocket again because he has to Fireball twice, which he cannot do in this time period. Let's go Tesla. He's going to RG the bridge on the left, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. I'm just going to go knight like this, and then a Tornado with this RG back, and then we can just go log on the right-hand side. Evo Tesla in the middle of the map to stun everything for a few more seconds, and that's going to be a pretty flawless game of Clash Royale right there. He does Fireball last second, but it, of course, doesn't really change the outcome of the game because we had a 500-something damage lead right there, and I would say that was pretty much a defensive masterclass. Didn't really do anything but kind of react to him and play solid defense and not let his cards get too much value. And I think that's the best way to win, in my opinion. We're up against Anto in this next one right here, and man, I just want to say thank you again, like genuinely to y'all. I just don't even know what to say. I'm really bad at expressing it, but it's just, I guess, like kind of a dream. Like if you're a kid, right, and you are playing a game, you would always want to be really good at that game and just, you know, excel at it and be better than all your friends in school, or, you know, all that. But now look at me, like it's been years and years and years of playing, and we're finally to this point where it's like, whoa, you know, I guess I'm semi-important to Supercell, which is a cool thing, even though of course I rag on them all the time. I'm not gonna stop my, oh yeah, let me say that before people are like scared. I'm not ever gonna stop like saying my opinion on things. That's pretty obvious, I think. But I know some people might think, oh, you have a code, you have to say everything to please the company now. That's not how it works, guys, I promise you. I'm gonna go defensive expo because if I play a knight, then I have no elixir. I mean, I could Ice Wizard Knight, but he might just like instantly Fireball or something, and I'd probably lose the game. So I'd rather take it slow and just go for the, you know, defensive expo right here and take our time and, you know, force him to Fireball if he wants to, which he's not going to do now because the expo is obviously lower. So this is the same deck that I think Juicy J was playing a few games ago, or Juicy. I keep forgetting he changed his name to Juicy, not Juicy J. I'm so used to calling him Juicy J. I'm going to go Ice Fizz like this right here towards the middle of the map, and that should clean up pretty much everything. And there's the Barbarian Barrel. There's the Evo Skeleton Barrel too. Ooh. I'm going to Evo Tesla. I think this is a little bit like sucky because I want to save my Tesla for the mortar, of course, but when it's an Evo Skelly Barrel, you can't really make those, you know, you gotta just kind of commit to it, right? This is kind of an awkward defense. I don't have a good cycle. I'm gonna go knight like this, I guess. I mean, he Valks other lane. Could I expo maybe? No, he's going to go for the minions. I'm going to NATO this back, then Ice Wiz, keep the mortar on my Ice Wizard, which should be good. Go Larry's up top. Wow, actually really good defense, to be honest. We're kind of vibing. That was perfect. He tried to, like, catch me, I don't know, maybe playing something else at the bridge on 0 with that Valk minions, but luckily the patience, you know, Icepo is all about patience, guys, literally. You guys know that by now. But just going to go Tesla like this. It's so satisfying when you pull off a defense like that because, like, I was down Elixir, right? And we still managed to pull that off. Oh my gosh, what is that? That Dark Omen just hit a juke move on me. It literally hit like a prime freaking NFL running back move on me right there. What was that? Anyways, that's going to die. I think we're fine still. I'm going to go defensive X-Ball on 0. I'm a little bit worried that like this mortar is going to somehow lock on me. Now that Ice was going to tank for the mortar. That's, oh my gosh, he's kind of unlucky. I'm not going to lie. And I'm thankful for it. I'm just going to go for the Tornado like this. He does Fireball the Expo. That's fine. Let's go Knight the back as well. The Expo should do enough here to clean up that, and even though we are down technically, I think we're in control right now. Let's go Ice Wizard for the minions. That should be absolutely chilling, and I think we could just chill. He might even go for the Evo Skeleton Barrel, or that, does he have Evo in cycle? I low-key forgot. I don't know. If he doesn't, it's fine, doesn't matter anyways. I think he's one cycle off actually, if I'm remembering correctly in my blonde brain. But yeah, not bad right here. We have the defensive Expo full HP set up right now. I can go Knight the back, and then we're just gonna pretty much chill and wait for him to do something. There's really nothing he's gonna be able to do. He's gonna Fireball that. You know what? I'm gonna go Ice Fist like this and try and cycle. Okay, I was gonna go for another Expo, but I think I'd rather just take the spell cycle race. I know it's pretty lame, but, you know, I can't trust the Expo to get damage on tower. It's so untrustworthy in that aspect, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go defensive Expo like this, log the Dart Goggins instantly right there. Perfect, and I think we're okay. So almost in triple elixir where we can really just kind of control the game, hopefully. Let's NATO this back. Oh, wow, that was not good. I was hoping that actually didn't get that second Tesla shot because now I have an awkward cycle, and I actually might be cooked. Let's go Larry's like this. I'm gonna go for the Ice Wiz on top of that, and then Tesla up top right here. Please don't take my tower. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna log as well just to make sure that Knight can hopefully get on the mortar. It can. Beautiful. Okay. Whew, that was very scary. Okay, wait, this is still scary. Jeez. I guess I'll Tornado. I'm gonna go Ice Wizard on top of this in a second. I can go for the Larry's to tank. I can go for the Evo Tesla here on the left-hand side. He might Valk the bridge. The Tesla locks. It does not get down in time the Valkyrie for him, and that's going to be good for me because I can just defensive export like this. Perfect. It's going to kite the Skeleton Barrel evolution as well, which is absolutely magnificent. And I can pretty much just go... I guess we can Ice Fist on top of this right here. Beautiful timing on that. Dart Goggins dies. I can go Skellies like this. I guess not. The Dart Goblin doesn't die. Invincible card. 30 seconds. I think we're chilling. Oh, I misclicked my Expo. One tile up to... one tile too high. It doesn't matter too much though because only 24 seconds. Let's go Ice Wiz up top. That actually somehow kited the Skeleton Barrel, which is kind of funny. Let's go Larry's like this. 18 seconds. I'm going to take the rocket now, I think, and then log as well for the Dart Goblin, and that Expo should do enough to kill the Mortar. We can go Tesla on the Skeleton Barrel, and that is going to be a perfectly controlled game once again right here. Evil Mortar comes down. Only 8 seconds, so we can just go Knight E Fireballs. We'll go Larry's, and then that's going to be decent. I'm just going to NATO for some extra damage, and that's going to be GG. So beautiful game. Thank you guys again for all your supports, and creator code Hunter is now a thing. Like, let's freaking go, man. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and of course, as always, enjoy the butch clip and have a great rest of your day, and yeah, peace.